guys think that male athletes have any special privileges over female athletes overall or at certain
I think in general, yes.
To a certain extent, yeah, they do.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
yes.
I do think so.
Why?
A lot of times in the media, male athletes tend to get more coverage, bigger stories, the bigger headline frontline news than female athletes do, and it seems like the female athletes always have to be fighting for that media coverage.
Not to say that we're better than females, not to say that male are better than females, but traditionally you can see that male sports are more dominant than female sports for some reason, and male sports are more recognized on television and more recognized in society and in the community. For example, take a picture of our men's and our women's hockey team. More people and more fans attend our men's hockey game, and less people attend the women's hockey team. And even though the women's hockey team could be better than our men's hockey team as their record-wise, and I don't really get that. I attend all the girls' hockey games because they're amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why society shows it that way. That male are more dominant and have more special privilege than
It's just the way that we've grown up. You don't really realize when you're a male athlete myself, like you just accept it. You're like, oh, that's nice. We got another stick in the stall. For me, being a varsity hockey athlete here, I mean, we've got a lot of things. We get food on the bus, food after. We take it maybe for granted, but I think one thing I've noticed is that I'd say probably mostly with budget. I know that for us we have a pretty good budget, a large budget on the hockey team. I'm not sure across sports, but just comparative to the female side of the hockey, they don't have as much of a budget. I think there was something that was shown about they had like Santa show up with sock tape or something. But
absolutely. Like even this year we had we couldn't even get sock tape, so we had 2 girls on our team do a video, and they just said that how they wish that we had more sock tape, and it was a joke, but really we don't get it. We only get it on weekends. We don't even get it for practices. And speak of a stick budget, we got to choose, either we could choose out of 2 Shearwoods or 1 Bauer Nexus. So we have and if we break a stick, we don't really know if we're going to be able to get another one, where you see guys, they break sticks every game, and I know that we don't break them as much, but our budget is definitely not nearly up with theirs at all. So I would say that men are definitely way more privileged.
The guy, my D partner, Jagger Dirk, had I think it was 30 sticks he broke this year, so I think he took most of the stick budget, but still it tells you, I mean, he always had 2 in the stall, so I mean, for us we're going to take it, but probably when you look at it that way, it's probably privileges in that sense. I mean, across sports it's tough to tell, but those are examples from personal experience.
Hey, do you think that women in society have special privileges over men?
So yeah,
Yes.
yes. Are more encouraged in society to express their feelings, and that leads to a lot of women going for counseling for suicidal thoughts or ideation, and statistically men are actually more likely to commit suicide, but much less likely to go for counseling.
I would think maybe just in terms of sort of commercialism and shopping type thing, I feel like females definitely targeted towards the female demographic.
The maternity leave isn't questioned, it's really quite expected, whereas paternity leave would be something that would be kind of different and new and maybe a challenge for some guys.
Well, if you go on a date, usually guys pay for it first, the first date. That's